Here we are at GCXpo 2024 with Transport Canada, talking to Adam. Adam, I just got to get right into the conversation with you and tell me about this immersive training scenarios and how it's helping employees at Transport Canada.
Hi, Rosey.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Our team is the training team at Transport Canada, and we're responsible for training all the inspectors who inspect aviation, marine, rail, dangerous good transportation.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, thousands of inspectors. So we do e-learning, classroom training, PowerPoint, a lot of kind of discussions and kind of more theoretical training. And so this is something we've been doing the last couple of years that lets inspectors take what they learn theoretically in the classroom and apply it and be able to do it kind of more regularly, consistently, not have to wait for a senior inspector to be able to have the time to take them out in the field, practice at one time with that inspector, and then it's kind of done and they have to remember everything learned. This time they get to go into these immersive scenarios in virtual reality and to practice as many times as they want. They can go in, mess it up the first time, try it again, start over, not worry about being embarrassed, about making mistakes in front of other people.
So true.
Being more confident the first time they go out in front of stakeholders and do their inspections. They know that they've already made those mistakes privately. Yeah. It saves on travel costs. We've got some scenarios that are multiplayer, so people can be dispersed across the country and kind of meet in the same space. You might have that expert who's out in Vancouver, but you've got someone in Quebec City.
And they're doing this with what kind of gear? Do you have it here?
Yeah, so these are virtual reality headsets. We're mostly using the Quest headsets.
Okay.
So these are fully contained. They don't need to be plugged into a computer or anything. We can just ship these out by themselves.
Look at that. And then, like you said, they could be doing this with on their own.
Yeah, but up to 10 people.
Up to 10 people.
Yeah.
So it makes it really effective. The learning must just be
amazing.
Maybe not instantaneous, but like you said, you can put in the hours in the comfort of your home or in the or at an office, but you don't have to wait for one person to come and walk you through it. You can go through it as many times as you need to.
Exactly. And so we've even got, sometimes you'll have that, I don't know if you remember the experience of being in a class and you're sitting there listening and you're kind of enjoying the lesson, but someone else comes up with a question, like, that's a great question, but you wouldn't have thought of it yourself.
Right.
Being able to get everyone together and have these different regional perspectives, because it can be people from all over across the country, you get that learning not just from the instructor, but from your classmates as well.
How has the reception been so far?
Amazing. We've got a lot of, we've been doing it on a voluntary basis at this point, just because not everyone's into the tech and people are a little bit apprehensive, but even the people who were kind of hesitant have adopted it and given us great feedback. And after seeing it, initially they weren't sure that there was the value of it and whatever, and after doing it, they've been coming to us with more ideas for scenarios and enthusiastically wanting to work with us to create new scenarios and keep adding to the roster. So
this is a great example of technology being used to heighten our abilities.
Exactly, yeah. We're hoping that this will help with consistency of training, frequency, refreshing, and all that kind of stuff.
Thank you so much for walking us through that. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Rosey.